Alright, what's up, everybody? So, I'm going to talk about something that I get a lot of controversy and criticism for. And this will hopefully explain to you why I'm so afraid to show my truly best prodigy type artwork. Now, as many of you may or may not know, if you do know, you guys know where I'm going with this. For those of you that don't know, my great-great-grandmother was a very successful artist and author in her own right. She had wrote and self-published many books for family and friends, and did all the artwork in it, and by hand. Now, it wasn't like anything like, Shakespeare or anything like that, but she did fairly well for herself. Very well for herself. And she was very accomplished. So that, in turn, that trait and that skill got passed on to me. But my skill doesn't lie in the hand-drawn medium. My skill lies within the digital medium. And I get a lot of controversy for the type of artwork that I do. I get a lot of it. Because it's not done by hand, or, oh, you're taking an image and turning it into this. So what? Artwork is fucking artwork. It don't matter how it's done, how it's created. As long as you're creating, that's all that matters. First off. But second off, the reason why I'm so scared to show off my truly best, mind-bending, emotion-pushing, unsettling imagery that I love to do so much is because of people like Music Biz Marty, aka Nicholas Beegler, and people like William Gloryhole, who over the past 5 years have stolen a lot of my artwork and made hundreds and thousands of dollars off my artwork. Despite whether I have a fucking watermark or not. To them, it doesn't matter. They see me as a way to make money. They see my gift to be able to convey human fear through artwork and just emotion in general. And they take advantage of me. I have artwork sitting in my portfolio on my Facebook right now that is worth millions. That could be worth millions, if not billions, in front of the right people. And I'll be honest, I should be making money off that artwork. But I'm not. And the reason why is because I've been being stolen from for the last 4 to 5 years by people like Music Business Marty and William Gloryhole and their whole troll community. I'll be honest with you, as a former content creator for YouTube, I did my research. I dug and dove deep into the amount of money that I should be making just off my videos alone. It's not even counting my artwork. Off my videos alone, I should be making at least 50 grand a month. If not 500 grand a month. Just based off my videos alone. And you want to know why? Because I know how to draw in a crowd. I know how to capture people's attention. I know how to create very good content that people actually enjoy. But like my videos, my artwork is always being stolen from me. And it's constantly being repurposed and resold by these fucking assholes that don't want to see me succeed. They don't want to see me make money. Matter of fact, after the stream, I have a couple screenshots that I am going to post where William Gloryhole himself said that me making money is unacceptable. And with Music Biz Marty, unless he's making money, I get nothing. Unless he's making money, he ain't gonna let me make money. Now you tell me where that's fair. I'm a fucking prodigy artist in the eyes of a lot of people. But yet I'm not allowed to share my fucking artwork with the fucking world without it being stolen from me. And I'm honestly tired of it. So Marty Gloryhole, you guys can try to say that the artwork I'm posting up is stolen. You can try to say whatever you fucking want. But I'm telling you this right now. Nowhere on the internet will you find my artwork. I can promise you that. You will not find the artwork that I have done over the last few days and over the last few years that I'm just now posting anywhere. And you want to know why I kept my artwork hidden for so long? Because I was afraid of it being ripped off and stolen from me. I was afraid to put it out there because I didn't want to get stolen. Because I've had similar incidences before, and I've had friends that have done artwork that have been stolen from them. And I didn't want that happening to me. But Marty Gloryhole, I'm telling you right now, if you even get the notion to try to take my artwork, don't fucking think about it, because I will strike your channels down and I will report all your stuff as stolen. And trust me, there are timestamps when I uploaded the photos and when I created them and when I downloaded them after I finished with them. So trust me when I say you're not getting away with stealing my artwork anymore. Nobody is. Because I can tell you, all these horror pieces that I've been posting up over the last few days is a culmination of almost 8 to 9 years of hard work. And no, they weren't done by hand. They were done by digital computer. Which thankfully I had a lot of my pieces saved onto the Google Drive that I have. And I was able to go in and re-download them and finish them. But I am tired of being able to not make money off of my artwork. Deep down, at my heart, at my core, I'm a horror artist. I love making people think. I love making people uncomfortable. Because when you're uncomfortable, it makes you think. It pushes your boundaries. I like to make people think. I like to push emotion. I like to instill that human fear of, if I do this, this thing could possibly happen. Or, this is what human nature really is. This is what greed does to people. I love to push emotion. Whenever I post a creepy or a weird art piece up, I want people to think. I want to be able to push that emotion and for that person to feel that uncomfortable enclosing space. I want people to feel that emotion of, like, this thing's gonna fucking kill me. And you wanna know why? Because my entire life I have been bullied. And a lot of those emotions are some of the things that I have felt. I've felt what it's like to literally be backed into a corner. I have felt and seen things that most people would never get to see. Like watching a friend who served in the military dying and having to watch his body be dragged off the battlefield. Through FaceTime with friends that I have in the military. I had to watch my best friend back in 2015 die in his brother's arms in his family's pizza shop right here in Akron. He was my best friend from high school, and I had to watch him die in my arms. I had to slowly watch my older brother die from cancer and not be able to do a damn thing about it. And because of how I was born, I face death every day on a larger scale than most. Because most people don't realize this, but when I was born 1 pound 10 ounces with a 1% chance of survival. Because I was born with one kidney and one severely underdeveloped lung. And my skin was so thin and translucent and terrible that they had to fucking put me in special cellophane wrap and have me in an incubator for almost 6 months with tubes coming out of my body and out of my head. So trust me when I say, I've faced death on a very, very more real level than most have. I see the world through a different light. I see how good the world can be, but I also see the very real evils of it and what it's capable of doing with that evil. Which is what I convey through my artwork. Yes, the world can be a nice place, but on the back side of it, on the dark underbelly side of it, like with the government and with this wars that are going on, there's a dark underbelly that people don't fucking see. And I bring that shit to light. I show that through my artwork. I want my artwork to be able to make people think about what they do before they do it. I want my artwork to be able to show and bring light to the evils of the world that are being hidden all around. There's evil in this world everywhere. If you don't believe me, turn on the news. There's always bombings going on. There's always wars going on. Somebody always being murdered. Somebody in the fucking Senate or in politics doing something fucked up. There's always some politician out there lining his fucking pockets for murder. It's all right there in front of your faces. It's all right there in front of us every day. And for people like me, we bring that to light through our artwork. Like one of my latest pieces that I uploaded to my album earlier, called Tower of Human Skin, where the tower is literally made of human flesh and blood and gore, which basically symbolizes we get too attached to our houses and physical items. Some people get so attached to those physical items that it consumes them. People get so wrapped up in their billion-dollar homes and all these physical items that it consumes their life to the point where that's all they care about. And they forget about human interaction. They forget about what it's like to be human. Back when mankind first started, we didn't have million-dollar houses. We started out in fucking nature. Which is something that a lot of people tend to forget. Physical things shouldn't really matter. What should matter is human interaction and doing what's right for people. And that's why I love the artwork that I do, because I get to open people's eyes through my artwork. Is it scary? Yes. Is it horrifying? Yes. But it's fucking real. It shows the very real horrors of what goes on in our everyday lives. My artwork makes statements. You can even go look for yourselves. Go ahead. Go through my horror and abstract art album on my Facebook. You guys will see for yourself the horrors that go on every day through the artwork. Are there names for them? No, not all of them, because I let my artwork speak for itself. And like one of my favorite classic artists has always said, I don't give names to my art pieces, because if I wanted to say something, I would write it down on paper or speak it. And it's true. I let my artwork speak for itself. Which is why I'm no longer hiding my fucking artwork. I want people to see and feel the horrors of reality that go on in this world every day. I want people to be able to wake up and think about that art piece and be like, yo, I want to be in a better place. I don't want the world to be like how it is. I want people to be able to see that artwork and be like, yo, we need to fucking do something about this shit, because the world we're living in isn't a good world. It's cruel, it's unforgiving, and it's evil. And if you don't stand up and fight, you're gonna get spit the fuck out and beat down. Trust me when I say it, life will fucking chew you up and spit you out and not give two fucks if you don't stand up and do something. See, the world is very much like the internet. They're both like children. They don't know any better. All the world knows and what the internet knows is what us as humans tell it to do. The internet is like a child. It's like a baby child. It doesn't know any better. All it knows is what us as humans tell it to do. Like, go on Google and do this and do that. The internet can't think for itself, because the internet doesn't have a brain. Just like the Earth. This giant floating rock that running through space. Right now, we are on a giant floating rock through space, going millions and millions of miles an hour through light years of empty space. We're all on this fucking rock together. We're all here on this rock. We're all in the same fucking boat. Regardless of how much money you have or don't have, that don't matter. We're all on this fucking giant floating ball of dust and dirt and rock together. So what I don't understand is why the fuck can't we just shut the fuck up and get the fuck along? We're all in the same fucking car. We're all in the same fucking boat. So why do we have to fucking fight all the time? Why do we have to steal from people? Why do we have to do the fucked up shit that humans fucking do? What's the point? What's the point of being evil towards someone and ruining their life? You're not doing anything to help that person or to help yourself. If anything, you're worsening both sides of it. I believe in the old saying, treat others as you would want to be treated. I try to treat everyone with the utmost respect that I have. I treat everybody with kindness, respect, and caring and love. Just like we all should be doing. But instead, we're all, forgive this being a deck of Pokemon cards, but this is what we do all the time. Being glued into our cell phones or the latest fucking gadget. All for what? A little bit of fame? A little bit of money? For attention for things that aren't even accomplishments that people get credited for? Like some chick fucking hopping on TikTok and gluing her hand to her fucking hair and she gets millions of views? I mean, come on. A chick jumps into a bikini on Twitter, gets millions of fucking views, and gets brand deals. But yet you have an insanely talented artist like myself and other artists that I know very well personally, that I'm good friends with. They create the most amazing art piece that you could ever see in your life. But yet that artist doesn't get brand deals or any kind of recognition because their fucking art photo didn't get as many likes or as many views as the chick in the fucking bikini. And where is that fair to that artist that put in all those fucking hours? Where is it fair to that artist that busts their ass creating the artwork, doing what they need to do, working hard? Same as me. All my art pieces took me months and months and months to create. It didn't just happen overnight. All these art pieces, I'm still going through my fucking Google Drive. I have a whole ass folder of thousands upon thousands of art pieces that I've done digitally over the course of God knows how many years, that are actually very good pieces that people are like, holy fucking shit, why is this not in a gallery? Why is this not selling prints? Why are you not posting this up? Well, these people that have been stealing from me for the last 4, 5, almost 8 years is why. Because every time I post an art piece, somebody comes along and thinks, oh, I'm going to take this, or, oh, I'm going to prove that you stole it. When I never did. I'm tired of being made out to be shit that I'm not. And like I told you, Music Biz Marty and William Glory Hole, or any of your little troll friends, if you even think for a second that you're going to get away with stealing my artwork ever again, you're out of your goddamn mind. Because like I said, you can look my artwork up on Google. You can take every single image that I posted in my horror and abstract art album, look it up. You will not find it on the internet anywhere. I guarantee you that. I promise you that. And if it does come up, the only way it'll come up is for my fucking Instagram accounts. Because yes, I have 2 different Instagram accounts that I post on for my artwork. One's for both my music and my art, and the other one's just straight up for my artwork. So I have one where I post both art and music, and one where I post straight up artwork. The only place you will ever find my artwork is on here on Facebook or on either one of my Instagram accounts. That is the only place you will find my fucking artwork. I guarantee it. Which is why I am, in the next few days or so, going to be looking at possibly selling my art pieces as prints. Now, whether that be through Etsy or whatever, who knows where it's going to go. But I do know for a fact that I am going to be starting a clothing line with it, and I am going to be doing art prints with it. So for all you dumb fucks that think that you're going to go in and steal my artwork, nice try, because like I said, on my studio computer where I have FL Studios, every single art piece has a fucking digital timestamp encrypted in it. And in case you didn't know that, that is something that every artist does need to know. That the minute that you create an art piece, that is your intellectual property. And your intellectual property, especially when you do it digitally, comes with a timestamp hidden within the code. Within the codes of that image that you created is a timestamp. Every single image in the world has one. I could take a picture of myself doing this right now on Facebook with my camera, and there will be a timestamp within that image. I could take and draw out an image on my phone or on my tablet or whatever I use, and take and save it, but the minute I create that art piece, a digital timestamped code is being created. From the time I create the art piece to the time I finish it, there is a timestamp within that image. Don't believe me? Look it up for yourself. And also, along the lines of copyright, from the moment that you start creating an art piece, that piece is your intellectual property. Whether that be a video, whether that be, a post that you make, no matter what it is. The minute you do something and you post it on the internet, that is your intellectual property. Why do you think I'm going after all these channels that have been stealing my videos from me? Even this live stream right now that I'm doing is my personal intellectual property. Now, if I give the person permission to post it, that's fine. If I give you permission to share it around or whatever, hey, go ahead. But unless you're, if you're somebody like Music Biz Marty or any of them, no, you don't have my permission. You never will. And to those that actually would like to share my artwork around out of my album, by all means, please do. I would be more than grateful if you guys shared it around. I would love it if you guys shared that album around to, friends, family, people that you think might be interested in buying the art pieces. By all means, share it around with friends and family and people that you know would love it. I have no problem with people sharing my artwork around. I have no problem with that. I enjoy seeing that. But what I don't enjoy is the fact that I've had to hide all this artwork that I've been posting up. It pisses me off that I've had to hide it for so long. I shouldn't have had to hide it. I should have been able to release my artwork without being harassed. Same with my music or any of my shit. So am I hiding my fucking artwork anymore? No, I'm not. I'm not hiding what I do anymore with my artwork. And for everybody that wants to sit there and say like, oh, well, you need to do it on camera or it didn't happen. Have you ever heard of the fucking old secret? A magician never reveals his secrets. Not every artist reveals how they do their fucking artwork. Not every artist shows how they do their artwork. Just because I don't show how I did it doesn't mean that it's not real. Not every artist likes to show how they do their artwork all the time. There are artists like the one YouTuber that I watch, Cup of Jasmine. She doesn't always show how she does her artwork, but it comes out dope as fuck. Another favorite artist of mine, Grace Neutral, who is a UK tattoo artist. You don't see the process all the time of how she does her tattoos. But yet, when you see her work, you know, like, hey, that's a dope-ass Grace Neutral piece. Not every artist shows how they do their work. Some people like me like to do it in private and be in our headspace so we can create the best work that we can. Take a look at Hayao Miyazaki, one of the greatest film animators of all fucking time, the fucking god of animation. One of the founding fathers of animation. You don't see how he creates movies. But yet, when you see a film like Castle in the Sky or Kiki's Delivery Service or Howl's Moving Castle or My Neighbor Totoro or The Girl Who Leapt Through Time or The Cat Returns, you don't see the process, but you see the finished product. And every movie he has ever done has been phenomenal. Has been groundbreaking. Just like with me and any other artist will tell you not everybody shows the process of their art. Is it nice to see once in a while? Yeah. But I've done that process so many fucking times. And I'm tired of having to repeat it and say, hey, you know, like, this is how I do this. This is how I create that. I'm tired of it. You know, I shouldn't have to show my artwork as far as, like, the process. And I get where people come from saying, like, oh, well, if you don't show the process, how do we know that's really yours? That's simple. Every art piece that I have right now in my album, you won't find it on Google anywhere. I guarantee it. Plus, every single fucking image that I have has a digital fucking timestamp encrypted in the image. Ask any major computer scientist. Ask any digital artist. Ask anybody that knows anything about computers. They will tell you the same thing. Every image that you create has a timestamp coded within the image itself. It might not show up, but when you pull up the code for the image, there is a timestamp encrypted in there with a time and a date of when it was created. So trust me, my time work has a date and time stamp on it. I have a note of when every single image was created, when it was created, on the day and the time that I made it. So trust me when I say I am very well versed in what I'm speaking about. And to Marty and Glory Hole, if you guys even think you're gonna try to steal my artwork and make money from me, you're out of your goddamn minds. Because the minute I see any of my artwork on either of your guys' channels, well, guess fucking what? I'm coming after you for copyright infringement and having your channels struck down. Because every image I have posted up is my intellectual property. And I'm not about to let some fucking half-bit, no talent having douchebags that want to see someone like me suffer get away with thieving from me anymore. Why do you think I reported the Cyrax Archive channel? The main unofficial Cyrax Archive channel, why do you think I reported it? Theft of intellectual property, aka copyright infringement. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So Marty Glory Hole, fuck you. And to the rest of the world, I say this. Starting over the next couple days, I will be working on ways to be able to sell my artwork. If you guys would like to pick up digital prints, I will be setting up a clothing shop and a print shop where you guys can purchase my freak show artwork on the site of my choosing whenever I get the shop set up. So, yeah. With that being said, I love you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy the artwork that I have coming up and the artwork that I have already posted. And again, if you guys would like to share the artwork around with anybody that you know would love to check it out, by all means, share it around. You know, let people know, like, yo, check this artwork out. But with that being said, I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. I actually have some dinner needs, so I will catch you guys on Messenger or on the next live. But, I love you guys. Peace.